2025 is the year of reset. It's the year of restoration. Wealth transfer is at your doorstep. Are you ready for it?
Are you ready for it? I'm Jeff.
I'm Carrie, and guess what? We are your wealth mentors for 2025. I know you like that.
For sure. Hey, listen, man. Before we go any further, press that subscribe button because it does a lot for the channel. It goes a long way. Drop a comment on whatever you want us to speak about, but trust me, today it's all about wealth because guess what? Generational wealth is the next step. And I'm certain that you definitely want to start that process. 2025 is here now. It is. Come on, don't fool yourself. It is here, and it's definitely the time now to buckle up your shoes and hit the road. It's time to out with the old, in with the new. And you have to change the mindset. And right now, Forex market provides that freedom, that time freedom, that financial freedom that you're looking for, right? It's not going to happen overnight because things that's meant to last long is definitely, substance is not going to happen overnight. You have to plant the seed and allow it to grow. You get me? You have to get up each day, water it each day, nourish it, take care of it. You get me? Just to make sure that it provides the quality fruit that you want in the season. So it's all about generational wealth. And when we first came into Forex trading, even at the moment when things were not looking so up, it's always about the mindset of when it's looking up, what's the plan, what's the investment's gonna be like, right? And how long we want to really do this for. And trust me, this is something that once you understand exactly what you're doing, it's a lifetime journey of success. 1000%. I'm saying this from my heart. It's a lifetime journey. It's worth the trials and errors. It's worth the sleepless nights. It's worth the practicing. It's worth all the lessons that you're doing because it's gonna give you that fruit that you are waiting on. And it's all about generational wealth, my people. And I'm certain that everyone wants to be able to provide that freedom for their kids. They want to provide that time freedom for yourself, and you want to provide that cash flow. You want to provide that life that we maybe never had. You get me? That 9 to 5 job that you thought that go to school, come out, work, and then it didn't work like that. That go to college and spend all that money and then turn around, still have to learn a different skill or doing 2 or 3 jobs just to stay afloat. So when it comes down to this Forex trading, I'm just simply saying give it time because trust me, this is one high income skill that can give you time freedom, spend more time with your family, and you have a lot of time to practice. And while you're practicing, plan on what you're going to invest your money in. It's good to plan ahead of time. You love?
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin always says if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So always have a plan in place. And for me, I like to look on the holistic approach. I'm not just going to be catering to, those who are trading. It's all about building wealth. Trading is one avenue on Wealth Street, right? So if you're on the wealthy street, trading is just one avenue. There are many other avenues, right? You may hear this quite often. There are a million ways to make $1 million. But what way are you choosing? Are you even choosing a way? Now, if it is that we're looking for a wealth transfer for 2025, right? What is it that you're actually doing to get that wealth transfer going? What are you doing? Right? Are you doing the same things and expecting different results? Because that's not going to happen. right? Obviously, if you're doing the same thing, you're going to be going around in circles, and the same thing is going to keep happening because it's a cycle. All right. So one of the key things, this video is actually meant to help you to understand is to get your wealth plan together for the wealth transfer that's coming in 2025. Understand that everything that you want is right in front of you, but you have to learn to tap into it. You have to learn to become a better person, even with managing your little money that you do have, because if you cannot manage the little, how are you going to manage much? All right. So the very, very vital thing here is to understand that you've got to tap into you being a better person, a better version of yourself, manage your money better, spend your money better, allow things that are not necessary to stay on the back bench, right? And understand that investing your money, whether through stocks, bonds, ETFs, mutual funds, whatever you call them, or investing it in Forex, crypto stocks, whatever it is, it produces money. And the only way you're going to transition from the poor man's street or transition from, paycheck to paycheck is if you start investing the little. And oftentimes this is another thing that we believe that, because we don't have enough, we can't invest. That's not true. A stock may cost £500 or 500 US dollars, and you can literally buy a piece of that stock. You don't have to buy the whole stock. You just want a piece of the company with your little 25 or your little 50 or whatever it is that you do have. It gives you the avenue to start from where you are. Started from the bottom, but we're here. All right? So understand that there is no lack when you put the effort out to make it happen. Right? There are plenty of opportunities right at your fingertips. You only need to tap into them. For us, we've chosen Forex trading. We've chosen, different ways to invest in whether REITs, bonds, mutual funds, stocks. We've chosen the investment field. Why? Because that produces money in your sleep. All right? I can set a buy limit or a sell limit order with the knowledge that I have, go to my bed and wake up in the morning and I've made money. Right? Oftentimes we're too stuck up on making money on our feet instead of understanding that you can make money in your sleep.
So true. So true.
One of the key things we want you to get for 2025, make a wealth game plan. If you're married like us, come together, get yourself a little board. We always have our little board. Write yourself a wealth game plan. What is it that you're going to be doing differently for 2025? It starts from now. Don't wait until January 1. Okay, now I'm ready. No, it starts from now. Put the plan in place. Remember, the Bible tells you in Habakkuk 2, write the vision and make it plain. What is it that you're going to be doing to help you to elevate to the next level? All right, that's really something that you've got to figure out. Even if you're not married and you're a single individual who, want to get better at your finances, this applies to you too. Write down the things that you need to do to get to where you need to get to. And oftentimes we know, but it's just a matter of, are we doing it? Oftentimes we're afraid to take risks, but guess what? No risk,
no reward. That's so true. And sometimes we do a little and expect a lot. So you have to, if you do a little, you're going to get a little.
Of course.
If you do a lot, you get a lot.
That's all.
So you just have to be willing to do the work. That's just the truth of it. Right? So start to do more, start to think more, and step out of the comfort zone, because your comfort zone
is the broke pocket zone.
That's the broke zone. You have to start now.
A lot of us, to touch on that idea of comfort zone, a lot of us are so stuck up in our ways, and we broke. If you realize that you're broke and what you've been doing for 19, 20, 50 years ain't working, it's time for a change. Change is inevitable for growth. Are you changing anything that you've been doing? Right? You cannot be stuck in your old ways if it's not working. It's time for a change. Right? It's time for a change. 2025 is coming. and it's coming full force ahead because we're already on the 2nd day of December, 3rd day of December, whatever it may be. All right? It's the last month in 2024. What plans are you putting in place?
The plans need to be executed now. And the why has to be big enough. For some of us, we can't really figure out why should I be doing this. If you have kids, they should be your why.
Yeah.
Right? You have goals, that's your why. You need to find your why. Some of us, our why is not big enough. Your why need to be big enough. Right? You need to just do it. Just do it. Try it. One of the biggest problem with a lot of us, we are afraid to fail.
Yeah.
And because you're afraid to fail, you won't start. You won't give it a try. And if you don't try,
Wow.
you won't know if it's going to work. Failing is good. Because when you fail, you learn from that. You're going to learn from your failures. So
for me, I don't even believe there's a thing as failure, because there's a lesson from everything that happens in life. Are you taking that lesson and building on it to become better at whatever it is? That's all it is. And sometimes, the biggest issue that some of us have is that we care too much about what other people think. And other people's opinion of you
it's not your
it's none of your business.
None of your business, man.
It's none of your business. Are they putting your pot on in
fire,
whatever it is?
Not putting on the pot.
Are they contributing to sending your kids to school?
Not paying your bills.
Right? Oftentimes listen, wealth transfers here. And you know what? One of the biggest ways to develop wealth, apart from you investing, it could be even investing your time, right? Investing your time to help somebody. It goes a far way, all right? It goes a far way. So there's a lot of things that you can be doing for 2025. Just start.
Yeah. Just
start. What is it that you're good at? Think about that and build on it.
And right? Just start.
And just start. Sometimes you don't even know how it will pan out, but just start, because guess what? The way becomes clearer when you start. I remember when I was going college and I didn't know where the funds were coming from. But all my husband said is just start. And I did that. And it's all paid, right? Well, it's not even just about that. It's just about starting.
And that's the key. You have to start. Just start. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about it. Don't try to have everything all figured out.
Yeah.
No, just start.
Along the way.
Build along the way. Right? Just start. That's the word. Just start with what you have, the little that you have, and just start with the mindset that no matter what, you won't stop.
That's it. Because guess what? Quitters never win, but winners, they never quit. And that's it. That's the simple route to success. You gotta keep going. Because if you stop, you got no chance. You've got no chance. Right? So we leave these words with you so that you understand that, listen, 2025 is gonna be a year to remember. It's going to be a game changer year, but are you ready to tap into it?
Challenge yourself. It's time.
Are you ready to activate purpose in your life? Because some of us really and truly, we struggle with understanding what our purpose is. But one of the key things that I've learned in life, and it's really over the past year that I've learned this, is that one of your main purpose of being here is to serve other people. Who are you serving? Right? Who are you actually serving? Are you helping anybody? So for us, this channel is all about helping people, to elevate. It's all about empowering people, right? And it's all about educating people that, listen, you can do this. You got this. Right? 2025 is going to be a game changer year, and you got this. Put your helmet on, put your armor on. Listen, even if you've got to go to war, and sometimes you've got to go to war with some spirits, whether it's a spirit of laziness, procrastination, whatever spirit it may be, you've got to go to war with it, because guess what? Enough is enough. enough is enough.
And you don't have to say it to anyone.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because it's you versus you. I always tell my husband,
Challenge
it's
yourself.
me season. It's me versus me, and it's you versus you. 2025 is all about you versus you. Are you becoming a better you?
So true. You don't need to say it to anyone. Just say it to the big man up above. That's all it is. Because a lot of times we have some great ideas.
Yeah.
Everyone has a great idea. Every human being has a great idea, but sometimes you're looking for another person's opinion on your idea, and sometimes they can't see your vision. Most times they don't.
God didn't give it to them.
They don't. And that's where you go wrong. That's where everything falls off the track. When you think to ask someone, what do you think about this? And they're like, do you have enough money to do this? Have you ever done it before? Come on. You don't need to share it, man. Share it with God and move forward. Step out in faith.
Yeah, faith it. You've got to have faith in everything you do. And you know, one of the whole challenge of entrepreneurship is having faith, because you don't have somebody paying you, right? You don't have an employer who is paying you, so to say, right? So it's all about what work you put in. That's what you get out. So understand that you've got to put in the work. You've got to go harder than 2024.
Hard.
Stop
sleep.
Hard.
Stop sleep now.
Of course.
Sleep long enough. A lot of us love to sleep. Stop the sleeping, especially when it's time. If you want to sleep, but make more time to work.
True.
Make a lot of time to work. It's all about generational wealth, and it's not for you. Take yourself out of the picture. Think about your kids that you want to help, whosoever it is that you want to help, whatever you want to do. We have a purpose, and we're here to fulfill a purpose. So it's definitely getting that mindset in the right place and start moving. Plant the seed and start to water it. Generational wealth. Let's make enough to pass down for our kids, grandkids. That's how far we want to put it. Way down the line. Generational wealth. There's no need for us to worry or think about how our kids are going to come up and say they're going to go to college and how they're going to manage. We are preparing. We should be preparing. And this is the season coming up. And it's time. Now is the time to plant the seed and water it. You do a little, you will get a little. You do a lot, you will receive a lot.
And you know what? To kind of put this together, I hope those who are actually watching this, and if you're seeing this, we believe that you're meant to see it.
Yeah.
We don't believe in coincidence by any chance. So if you're seeing this video, it's really meant for you. What we want you to understand is that do not have the microwavable mentality where you believe that you start something today and tomorrow it must become profitable. Or maybe next week, or maybe next month. Sometimes it may take years. But are you willing to tough it out? Right? Perseverance, right? And persistence, it pays in pursuit of success. Understand that you've got to be determined to get what you want despite the obstacles, because they're gonna come. So I'm preparing your mind for it, that even though there is a wealth transfer, you're gonna have obstacles. You're gonna have problems that arise, but to every problem there is a solution. So keep going even in the challenging times. All right? Understand that you've got this. We believe in you, but we do hope you believe in you as much as we do.
Yeah. Believe in yourself. Have to be a true believer, not a new believer. So believe in yourself, step out in faith. 2025, it's our year. It's your year. Take it. It's already yours. It belongs to you. Your blessing is waiting on you.
Claim it, man.
Just take it. Go all in with no fear. Don't think on it twice. Just do it. You know that shirt that says, just do it?
Nike.
Just do it. Don't think on it. Just
no holding back.
Do it.
No holding back.
Right?
We're giving it our all for 2025. We're giving it our all.
Start showing up for yourself.
2025.
Start showing up for yourself, my people.
You got this.
You got this. 2025 is your year.
It's your time to shine. So let's go. And guess what? Remember to put God first in everything you do. We love you. We appreciate you. And remember to hit that subscribe button. Because guess what? You want to have more videos with us telling you all these lovely things, don't you? So hit that button, click the notification bell, and guess what? We out.
We out for a minute.